I don't want to find more of it. When I said for better, for worse, I meant every word of it.
This movie is currently one of the most watched Nollywood films on YouTube right now. Millions of views just in days. But after watching Where Love Lives, I realized something uncomfortable.
Baby!
This is what you've been doing with your uncle's wife.
Yo, I told you to fuck me upstairs.
Oga, I'm recording in case you don't know.
This movie isn't really about love. And by the end of this video, I will explain exactly what it is about and why it matters for Nollywood. Where Love Lives didn't go to the cinemas. It went straight to YouTube. And that decision alone tells us a lot about where Nollywood is headed. Today's audience wants stories they can access instantly. Stories that feel close, familiar, and personal. And this film taps into that perfectly. Marriage, status, Lagos living, neighbors who know too much, and pressure that nobody asks for. But popularity doesn't always mean depth. And that is where this conversation gets interesting. The movie follows a married couple who move into a high-end estate as an anniversary surprise.
Oh my god, oh babe, this suspense is me.
Do you like it?
Oh babe, this is huge!
I know.
Oh my god!
On the surface, everything looks right. Love, ambition, upward mobility. But very quickly, external voices start entering the marriage. Neighbors begin to matter. Appearances begin to matter. And slowly, love starts competing with perception.
I know. You know this one is bigger than that one we have in Alaba.
Baby.
What is it?
So it's a new era now, okay? We're in a new environment. We cannot talk about relocating from Alaba. And your sense of style, your fashion, your communication, laughter, everything needs to be toned down.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
It's a different era, baby.
This is not just a romantic story. It is a mirror of how many Nigerian marriages are lived publicly but struggle privately.
How dare you put your hands on your wife in front of your little child? Have you no shame? You slept good for nothing, man.
My friend, come back here.
Or what? Or what? See, touch her. Baba me, you will see crazy. Touch her.
And that tension drives everything that comes next. Let's talk performances, starting with Bimbo Ademoye. Bimbo brings energy, humor, and emotional control to this role. She plays a woman who is confident, expressive, and emotionally aware, a reflection of many modern Nigerian women. But here is the thing, her strength actually exposes one of the film's biggest weaknesses, and I will come back to that shortly. The chemistry between the couple works because it feels lived in.
God, you're going to make me cry.
Baby.
This is the best gift ever. Oh my God.
Their argument feels familiar. Their affection feels earned. The neighbors, on the other hand, are more than comic relief.
Madam Queen and her minion friends, I look forward to seeing you some other time. I need to go be with my king, okay? Have a good day, ladies.
She's trouble. Me, intimidated by a wandering goat in the lion's den.
They represent society, always watching, always commenting, always interfering. And culturally, that is very Nigerian. If you ever felt pressured to prove your relationship to outsiders, this next part will hit very close to home.
Obi, hold on. On no account should anybody know that you have affiliations with Balogun markets, because I buy you Gucci, Prada, and the rest for a reason.
One thing Where Love Lives does very well is relatability. Nollywood shines when it mirrors everyday life, and this film understands that. In Nigerian culture, success is often loud. Love is often measured by what people can see. This movie subtly shows how the comparison culture slowly erodes intimacy, not through betrayal, but through constant performance.
Hey, bring your voice down. This is one of the best fine dining restaurants in the neighborhood. But that's salmon, that's pomegranate, that's regular salad. This is
What?
baby eats it.
Baby, I cannot eat this thing now. Come.
Yes, sir.
Please, do you people have soups, or anything?
No, sir.
And that message is one of the film's strongest points. Now let's talk about what didn't work, because this is where opinions may differ. At over 2 hours, the film sometimes repeats emotional beats we already understand. Some scenes linger longer than necessary. Also, certain supporting characters feel more symbolic than developed. They influence the story, yes, but we don't fully understand their motivations. And this is a common Nollywood habit, choosing length over narrative efficiency. The film plays it safe emotionally when it could have gone deeper. And that safety connects directly to the moral lesson of this film. Where Love Lives teaches us something important. Love does not survive on performance. In many Nigerian relationships, external validations from family, neighbors, social class slowly becomes more important than communication. The film warns against building marriages to impress outsiders rather than nurturing the partnership itself. It also reflects a cultural truth we rarely talk about. Marriages are judged publicly, but they are repaired privately.
Tell me that. Why no, man? You know what, my woman? I've told you what it meant many times. You are a good woman. I love you too much. You see this thing you have done? I go spoil you, tonton.
And unless couples learn to set boundaries, love begins to feel like competition instead of connection. So is Where Love Lives perfect? No, but it is honest, relatable, and culturally relevant. If you enjoy Nollywood films that explore real marriage dynamics, social pressure, and modern Lagos life, this movie is worth watching. On the DoziewritesTV, I'll rate this movie 8 out of 10. Not because it is flawless, but because it understands its audience. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Nollywood romantic films should be shorter and tighter? Or do you enjoy the long emotional build-up? And more importantly, can love survive in environments built on comparison and status? Let's talk in the comments. Please support my channel DoziewritesTV by clicking the thumbs up button and sharing this video. Also subscribe to DoziewritesTV if you haven't done so. I am Dozier, and this is my take.